Hey everyone, it's Pablo. So, as we get into this episode, I just want to give a quick thanks to everyone who stuck around thus far. Y'all are angels. Quick disclaimer, there is some audio issues during this episode and some visual issues, but no worries. There's a solution on its way. Thank you so much for sticking around.
What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of the podcast. Before we get into today's special guest, make sure you go down, hit the subscribe button, and I also heard that if you hit the like button, you get a week's full of good luck, so give it a try. But with that being said, today's special guest is a returning guest, and he's also a childhood friend. Please welcome Alex Salazar. What's up, bro?
What's up, bro?
What's up?
Welcome back to the podcast.
Welcome back. I want to apologize to anyone who did see last video.
Your last episode.
My last episode. I want to apologize. I was going through some things.
Hey, we're always all
I'll let you
over
guys lead.
things.
Yeah, you were one of the first guests we had on.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, because we were looking back at it, and you were either like between the first three guests that we had on. I'm pretty sure.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that was
And that was back when we first started, bro. We had one camera, and it was our iPhone.
It worked though.
Oh,
You guys made it
yeah.
work. You guys
Well,
made it work.
Yeah, I mean, trying to, man, because even then we didn't have like we weren't really doing reels back then. It was just
on Instagram.
on Instagram. All it was recording the video and posting it.
Oh,
It's been like such a journey because we like innovative stuff, just like thinking about creative stuff wasn't something that I've done before. So when we started the podcast, I'm like, dude, what the fuck? Is this gonna work?
It's like when you're used to being told. That's one of the issues I'm having. Like it's like you're so used to and like growing up and like being told what to do, what's right, what's wrong. So when you finally get to the spot where now it's up to you to decide, you're just kind of like, well, what do I do?
Yeah,
It's like, hold up, I have all of this
I don't
freedom.
know what to do no more. You know, is this right? Is this something right? Is this wrong in what I'm doing?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But kind of speaking on some freedom, I know you just moved into your apartment.
Yeah.
How was that whole process? Because I know last week when we talked, you were literally in a U-Haul.
Yeah.
You've been like super busy moving in.
Yeah.
What was that process like?
Well, it was really quick. We got the first floor. I don't have a lot of things, and honestly, it was really easy.
Nice.
I don't have much to say about that.
Nice.
It was a really easy move because we're in same town. I don't have a lot of things. She does have a lot of things, but we made it work.
right.
And it was only like 2-3 trips. That was it. So otherwise, if Danny sees this, howdy neighbor.
That's crazy that you guys live in the same complex now.
Yeah, no, he tries so hard to be low key, but this dude pulls up in like a blacked out Honda with the LED lights, and it's like, bro, when you're surrounded by 1998 Buicks, you kind of stand out, bro.
Yeah.
Out comes out this dude with his Babe and a Supreme hat. It's like, bro,
Yeah.
Purple. You stand out.
Yeah, and like a trunk full of Jordans.
Yeah. Have you ever seen his stuff?
No, just on Instagram.
He's actually shut up about it.
Oh.
Oh. No, he's got his sneakers. I've seen his sneaker collection. I've seen his layouts.
I mean, he's been on the podcast before. He's talked about it, so
Yeah.
like they all know.
I was the other guy know about it.
Yeah.
It's pretty nice. I don't get it, which is why he probably trusts me and Caesar to get
To
up
not
in his
say
room and
anything.
stuff.
Yeah.
Right, because he's like, these guys don't even know what they're
These
looking
guys,
at. You know?
like I'm just kind of like, but what? But just wear the shoes.
And he's like, no.
I don't know. I get it. I get there's a business thing going on there, but it's kind of like, I don't get it. What's it with the Air Force Jordan 112s? It's like,
It's kind of the same thing with like Pokemon cards.
yeah, honestly, you know, hey, I don't get it, but I'm happy he got his thing going on.
Yeah, he's doing pretty well.
Dude, I fucking love Danny. Danny, like him and I are like polar opposite. We like come from different realms, but our dynamic is like
It works, huh?
it doesn't matter 1, 2, 3 years goes by, we can just like meet up with each other and just talk.
Yeah.
I don't know, we got that chemistry.
Yeah.
A little backstory to that. Back in high school, we would have group chats, and every time there was something going on, like between Alex and Danny, they got super fucking heated. Everybody gets kicked out of the group chat, or Danny gets kicked out of the group chat. Nobody sits at the table we sit at during lunch. It's like a whole beef thing. And then like a couple months later, everybody's back.
Yeah, with a brand new group chat.
Although I will say, I think I'm pretty proud of the group chat we got going on now.
Dude, same. You know, for a little bit, I was nervous because I'm like, bro, they finally kicked me out.
No.
Yeah,
We
because
kept AJ.
Yeah. Yeah.
For years.
You're right. Oh, he was kind of MIA for a little while, huh?
Years.
I
Yeah.
haven't seen him in years.
Alright.
Bro, I haven't seen you in like a year and a half.
I haven't, yeah. Yeah. And then suddenly I come back and you're bald and you have a baby.
Oh, yeah. Well, last time we did the pod?
No, I think I went.
I met you, but like not when I first did the podcast, you still had your hair.
Yeah.
You did.
But he saw me once when we went down to Lafayette. We went bowling or something. But this is like the first time.
Oh, dude, I remember the night.
Yeah.
I think it was what was this? Danny, Caesar, and
Somebody's birthday, I think. Or I
something.
think we were just
like,
hanging out.
and you like pulled that out. We're like, yo.
Was everyone trying to touch your head?
The worst thing about it was that it was night and the moon was shining
Oh.
on my head.
They probably got you good, huh?
Yeah. I was prepared for the roasting. So
We
I
didn't
wasn't-
actually roast you. I don't remember we roasted you. We were
Oh,
just kind of like, wait, actually, I think we were all like, it looks great.
Oh yeah, that was true actually.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's weird how that worked out because he got it cut at the old apartment we used to live at,
Uh-huh.
and Gaiden was the one that like shaved his head.
Hmm.
But like as it was happening, and once it
Did you
happened,
record it?
yeah,
Let's go.
yeah, and he just looked so normal.
Yeah.
You know, like he
that's-
looked as soon as he got it done, he looked at himself. I'm like, dude, he just looks so normal. It's so weird.
That's the thing. I told Kayla, I was like, I kind of feel weird seeing his old pictures with hair.
Same.
So he pulled it off.
Same.
See, I've seen, and I pulled up. Oh, you guys seen the video with the TikTok filter of me looking
Yeah,
bald?
yeah.
Bro, it looks like I'm a cholo.
Yeah. But the thing is, you gotta get facial hair. You know, like grow out your
I
mustache,
don't
like
want
the
to.
goatee.
I don't want to.
Why?
I just like my smooth face. But like it's like. I think you guys maybe can see the camera.
Yeah.
But like the goatee, for sure, I got the goatee.
Yeah,
But-
like right here, not much, but like
Not
this
much.
looks thick.
This.
Yeah,
Yes.
dude.
But so like if I ever shave my head, definitely bald head. I'm Walter White.
Yeah.
I'm the one who knocks.
Yeah.
I look like a straight up cholo.
That picture really, especially with your mustache, I
Yeah.
thought it was pretty funny. And then you made one with Pablo with long hair. When he was
Oh,
doing
yeah,
that was funny too.
yeah.
That picture inspired me to grow my hair for a little while.
Bro, I tried to grow my hair out
Yeah.
when we went to Tennessee, bro.
Oh yeah.
You know what it is? I don't think I can pull off the long hair because I have the I don't know how to say it in English, las entradas. Like, you know, so some people, so your forehead is straight.
Yeah. For now, but it's coming back. I don't know if you can see, but it's coming back.
What is it with
Pablo's
Latino-
balding.
Yeah. Yeah.
So something I noticed is that like Latino people, like they have the receipt, like they have
Yeah, bro.
the entrance.
I mean,
like the end.
Yeah.
You've seen my dad. His is like all the way back here,
yeah.
and it goes down here.
But some white people just it's like lined up. It's not like oh, it's like
Or it starts from the back.
that's the worst.
Yeah.
You know what? I would rather have it. Pause. You know what? You're
Not
right.
that one, bro.
You know what? At least I don't got the monk shit going on.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I was trying to grow my hair out, but then I was like, when I would pull it back, it's just kind of like, I'm 20, what do I got? It's just, no.
Dude, that's how I
By the
felt.
way, this is a $13 haircut. They fucked up my shit.
Yeah, for $13,
They
bro.
fucked it up. Just, I don't want to talk about it.
Bro, you
No,
get
let's not bring it up.
No,
Let's
no,
not
no,
bring it
bro.
up.
You get what you pay for when it comes to haircuts.
Did you go to Supercuts or something?
I'm not, no, it wasn't Supercut, but it's,
Bro,
it's somebody
all
you
the-
guys know, and I don't want to call them out.
I was gonna say, with all the good barbers there are in Lafayette, you can't get a good haircut.
Oh, was it?
I'm not saying.
Yeah, let's
we'll
not
say it
call
off.
anybody
But,
out. We can do it, but we'll just bleep it up.
No.
Well, and then you don't bleep it out.
No. It's just somebody you guys know, and I needed something quick because it was like uncomfortable. It was hitting my eye. I was just
Oh,
whatever.
I know who it is.
Who? No.
Oh dang, I'll bleep it out. But
No, it's actually sadder because it's someone with history.
oh damn,
Yeah.
that's
Anyway,
unfortunate.
switch of topics.
Yeah.
Well, that sucks, man. You got to pay for haircuts. Yikes! I just shaved my head this morning.
Yeah. True.
I thought about learning how to do my own hair, and nothing crazy, but I just would take so long to do it.
You got. I don't know how you would look like with long, like Caesar long, like.
Yeah, I wanted to grow like down to my shoulders,
Yeah.
but the only reason I didn't is because it's standing out up top, and the longer it got, like the heavier it got, so you could see it spread, and you could see my scalp a lot, to where it was like super obvious, and I'd be showering and I'd like just pull out chunks of hair.
Dude.
Yeah.
So yeah. I didn't know, but apparently being like super depressed, anxious, like makes your hair fall off.
Yeah.
It was for a brief like a couple months ago, like clumps, bro. Clumps. But it's like I'm good now, hopefully.
Yeah.
Yeah, like it's also scary because like we're getting older, and you like shower, and you're like.
Well, whenever I get in the mirror, every single day I shower. Afterwards, I'm looking at myself in the mirror, dry my hair, and I'm trying to envision myself bald.
You trying it?
Because I think I'm gonna end up going bald at one point.
You're trying to like mentally prepare for it?
Yeah, I mean, when I was in the military, like obviously they shaved it off, but I mean it was whatever. Everyone else is bald.
Dude, that feeling of like having your hair on your hand, just that insecurity, bro. I'm so glad I don't have that anymore.
Oh, dude.
'Cause back when I was balding, it was so bad. Like it was as this shiny right now, but you could see like maybe like 20 hairs popping up when I had hair.
There's did you guys see that documentary on Netflix? It's like Pepsi, Where's My Jet?
Yeah. Yes, I did. Yeah.
So, do you know the guy, the investor guy, who the older guy?
Yeah, the dude that wanted to get the thing, he went to the guy to get money for it.
The investor.
Yeah, I guess I just explained
so
it.
Yeah. So it was the young guy and then the older guy. Did you see the older guy's hair?
Yeah.
So basically, he has my head. He has my head shape and everything. Like he has the entrances.
Yeah.
But what he did is he still had it long, and he would just comb it back, and he looked good with it. So that's what I envisioned myself with. If you've seen the documentary.
But you just got a haircut, so are you not gonna grow back out?
No. Not until I'm older. I don't know.
Not until you're older.
Yeah, I don't see a reason to why right now. But it's just annoying. I couldn't get past the awkward phase of.
Yeah, it is a little awkward. You just have to just deal with it.
I couldn't do it.
Yeah, but I got to the point where I could slick it back real nice on the sides. Oh, dude.
I remember that.
I fucked with it so hard.
Well, at some point, it looked like he was growing a mullet.
Dude, I would low-key was.
Dude, you can pull out the Dan Bilzerian has this thing now where he shaved the sides, but the top is like what do you even call that?
I don't know, bro. It
Like
looks
an
like
undercut?
It's the mullet. It is like it's the mullet, but they just shave the sides. You could pull it.
basically what you were
off.
doing.
You could pull it off if you were a Chad dude, bro.
Chad, dude, bro. Yeah,
I can see you
because I
pulling
was just a little bit. I would just get the sides tapered here,
Yeah.
and then just the back. And this would all grow out. But then I just changed to just getting my sideburns with the fade.
And you got the beard too.
Yeah, I just don't like the
See,
design.
now, my issue is I can never shave my beard.
Oh, that's funny. Yes, don't do
That would be
that.
so creepy, bro.
Mr. Clean
No.
ass.
No, at one point we have to.
Just to see how it looks.
Yeah, you gotta lose a bet or something.
Bro, if anything, I'll do it for like next Halloween.
Do the
I'll be
eyebrows.
Mr. Clean.
Do the eyebrows and
Oh,
the beard, bro.
no.
For the content. Do it for the content.
I shaved off all of my hair.
Yeah, you said you got this missing. I got the cheeks missing.
It's like, which one would you rather have?
Yeah.
Either this
You
missing
got
or this missing.
I have what you don't have.
Yeah, and
Well,
vice
not
versa.
really. Well, actually, he has what you don't.
Yeah, he just got a nice beard in general.
Well, I just wish
Well,
like
you do
this was
got
all
the-
filled in. Right?
And see right here, it doesn't like grow past here, and mine goes all the way down here.
Damn, that
I have
sucks.
like
Yeah.
a bald spot, but that.
You can hide it.
But I can hide it.
Dude, no, I am starting to like get one cheek, but the other one's like empty, so it's hella awkward. But I know one day,
When you're 70.
when I'm in some age, I don't want to say, I don't want to jinx myself, I'm gonna have a sick ass beard.
One word I just realized.
What?
You set a timer.
I did.
Is that because you're used to like recording for the Los Bless?
Yeah, Los Bliss.
That's funny.
Oh, you
It's
guys
just how
have a
to
timer?
Yeah, we'll put it, yeah,
Okay, bet.
yeah.
Yeah, I just every now and then I'll look at see how long my Audacity
No,
has been recording my
I
audio.
I know it's not maybe professional to do that, but
Oh, something
it
like
helps me. Helps me because I'm someone with ADHD. We
Yeah.
can jump into that.
Oh, let's jump in.
Well, because at one point we want to get like a clock up here, that like a legit timer,
Uh-huh.
and then have something that once we start, we just like press a button and it says on air, it just lights up. Yeah, bro.
Yeah,
It's gonna be
boy.
nice.
Oh, boy. I like that.
You know the vibes.
Yeah. You guys are doing what I just been too lazy and insecure to do.
Oh, okay.
So-
Let's talk about that real quick.
Okay.
So, so Los Bless channel.
Yeah.
Your YouTube channel. You're in Caesar's YouTube channel.
Yeah.
What's going on, bro?
Caesar's flipping houses. I'm just too busy being cool, you know.
Is it being cool?
No, the thing honestly is that we're just too busy with our own lives, And Caesar was taking on the workload because he was the audio guy. He was the editing guy. I was just doing the thumbnails and the content. I was the on camera guy, and he was the behind
the scenes guy.
So now it's like I still got ideas, content ideas. Oh, I was also the creative mind behind things too, but I don't know the techno how to set up the audio. I just can't do audio. I can do literally anything. I can't do audio. I can't figure it out. I don't know. But he's the audio guy. He knows how to sit, and that's all that's holding me back.
Yeah.
Because I can do. I don't know. Talk. I can talk. I got always things in my mind to say.
Because dude, I remember one episode specifically that Caesar and I think Fernando did on Luigi's Mansion. It was a specific moment where there was like an emo Luigi was doing, but it looked like he was dancing cumbia.
I know exactly what and they added it.
I do know what I was watching it on my TV and I kept playing it back. It was so funny.
Dude, we had and that's also another factor is that it's Los Blessed. Who am I to make the I made my own channel separately, but I haven't used it, whatever. Because it's like Los Blessed is Caesar and me.
Yeah.
It's Caesar and me. I don't want to just start uploading things. Yeah. I mean, every now and then we'll meet up and we'll talk about ideas. I mean, we got ideas. Ideas is not like an issue.
It's just actually doing it.
It's actually doing it. Yeah. No, like him and I are on the same wavelengths on ideas and concepts and stuff. Right now, so over the last maybe 2 years, I'd say, almost every other Friday, Saturday, we've been watching movies. So we became film buffs. So now we're just like watching like obscure shit. Like we're
like critiquing it.
And we're critiquing it and stuff. And that's one of our ideas to do film reviews and whatnot.
Oh, that's cool.
Like we're on a road to artsy. We're no longer gamers. We're not gonna depend on video games. It's like now we're on like, oh, maybe some art, maybe a little bit of film in there.
Okay.
So we're like transitioning to some new stuff, and that was also why we stopped because the video games is just kind of like.
Yeah, you're like, oh, we gotta play a video game, and while we're playing the video game, we have to record and talk. And it's just kind of like, it's like, have you guys tried playing any video games recently? You just sit there and you're like, what am I doing?
Yeah, I haven't played in a while.
You just sit and you're just like, what is this at?
Yeah.
So that's where we were at with Los Blessed. And we're just kind of like,
yeah.
We still made it funny.
Dude, yeah, dude.
That's
Yeah.
We were still funny, but yeah. So that's where we're at.
Okay.
Yeah.
You had your own like personal YouTube channel now?
Yeah, but I haven't. I got the equipment and everything. I just
audio. Audio, fuck, dude. We've been having some issues with audio too.
Well, but like as far as like what's your issue with the audio? Because it's
I don't know how to set it up. I don't get the whole wavelength stuff. Like, and it might just be the microphone too. But okay, so white noise. If I increase the decibel level, you hear white noise. You hear like that when you're talking, you hear the zing.
Yeah.
So I'll try to filter out the white noise so that you can only hear my voice. But in doing so, it just messes it. It doesn't come out right. It just doesn't come out right.
Yeah.
And it'll like disturb the voice. Like sure, it'll clear out the white noise, but then my voice is like disturbed, or it tries so hard to cancel out the white noise that if it goes, I don't know what to talk about.
It kind of like cancels out your voice.
Well, where is your white noise coming from?
I think it's just the mic itself.
Okay.
It's just like natural white noise, just from the mic.
Okay.
I don't know. Might just have to buy a new mic. I don't know.
Yeah,
what did you guys get? How much did these cost?
It was like $60 a pop.
$60, yeah. We got a box over there if you want.
See, and you guys are using it through USB, right?
Yeah.
But it also has a XLR, but we don't have like an XLR output thing.
Yeah, we don't have like the audio interface yet, which we want to at one point to stream. We want one that has 4 so it can stream all into one computer.
Yeah.
You know?
So yeah, I have the XLR, and it doesn't have the audio interface knobs on it, but it does require an output, external power. You can configure. You don't need Well, it's more professional than I don't want to talk about this.
It's all good because you were starting to get into a realm that I don't know anything about. I was just gonna say.
I want to talk about. Hey, let's talk about demons, huh? Let's talk about some bad juju, huh?
No, you
also-
guys did that shit to me on the bachelor party because you guys were trying to get me to watch scary movies, and you guys were screaming that at me. It was you and Caesar.
I forgot.
He cut you off at a really funny moment because I knew exactly what you were gonna say.
Oh shit, my bad. What were you saying?
Go ahead.
I'm autistic, guys.
Is that from the Alex Jones?
No, I'm actually. I probably am. I found out that I might actually be autistic.
You looked it up, or you got it diagnosed?
Someone who's close to the family that is diagnosed.
He's like, hey, you're like me.
I've been speaking. Yep. Yep. Oh, what?
Oh, nothing, bro. I'm just fucking tapping.
OCD.
It's like I saw you grab the glass and lean forward.
Yeah,
I'm
see,
like,
this is OCD. Like, I'm just.
Yeah,
I
no,
can't
if
sit
anything, it's
still.
OCD for him because he's like, what are you doing?
yeah. Yeah, no, so that explains a lot of things. And that's it, guys.
It's funny
Next
'cause-
topic.
Well, I was gonna say because we were talking on the phone and I was like, dude, that's been you since like high school.
I've always been the go, 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 go.
Yeah.
Just kind of like, I have an idea. Doom, doom. I can't
Yeah.
concentrate.
Well, this actually came up on the last episode you did, I remember, because then I was like, dude, have you seen the way you eat? And like, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it makes sense.
Yeah. It makes sense with schooling too. Why I kind of maybe struggle a little bit with like
It's hard to focus.
hard to focus.
Mm.
Hard to focus. Like
Is that just because you're not interested in what you're learning?
no, I'll try hard, like really hard to like focus on something, but like or like I'll have to reread the same paragraph over and over because I'll read it, I'll understand it, and it just doesn't make sense. It doesn't register. I think that's ADHD now. Autism.
Oh, bro,
But like,
I don't think so. Yeah, I don't think
I have
it's autistic.
ADHD, for sure. The autism haven't been officially diagnosed, but I do have tendencies that show to be on the spectrum, and we'll leave it at that.
But like what? Like what specifically? Because there's like so many different things that make you.
I can't really talk on a topic because I haven't been really officially diagnosed.
But let's say hypothetically.
I don't want to talk.
Damn it, dude, just talk. Yeah.
No. It just sound like schooling, learning,
Mhm.
focus, having a hard time focusing. That's ADHD. So,
Mm.
but I think that on itself is interesting because like, Kayla was like, you might have ADHD. Like not like TikTok, like, oh, I have ADHD. No, like you might actually have it. and then I spoke to my mom and dad about it, and they're like, oh yeah, like we've known, we've been told that you
had ADHD.
you had that, yeah. But my dad, you guys know my dad. He was like, I'm not gonna medicate you. Like I was like high functioning. Like it wasn't really affecting my everyday life. So I was like, why would I, medicate my child?
Yeah.
It's just a kid.
Yeah, it makes sense.
But-
I agree with you.
But I was never told.
Yeah.
So
You just thought you were fucked up.
I just
or you
thought-
just didn't know.
I just didn't know. I just kind of like, okay, it's just part
You
of
just
it.
thought it was a normal.
It's
You
just-
thought everybody
it's
was
just-
like that.
Yeah, it's just the normal. But like looking back, it's like, okay,
Makes sense.
makes sense. Now it's good because it helps me correct my behavior.
Yeah.
Like
Do you do
even-
things like tap things like certain number of
So
times?
so before I go to bed, I have a ritual. I have to make sure all the bed sheets touch the corners and they have to be folded the right
shit,
way.
Really?
I have to take exactly 3 sips of water before bed every night. I have to make sure my teeth are brushed, and I have to make sure that that's it for the most part. That's it. And I take my multivitamins if I feel like it. But like the corners have to be touching.
And then that's when Kayla was like, "You're
Yeah, I have this ritual thing that I just have to do it, or else I can't fall asleep. I can't fall asleep. Yeah.
Because you know
That's
those
cool.
corners aren't touching and it's bothering the shit out of you.
Yep.
Until like they touch you, like you're at ease. It's
Yep,
like, I
yep,
can go to bed.
Stuff like that. It's just kind of like,
Damn, dude.
yeah. Also, you guys know I talk a lot without thinking.
Yeah.
I say wild shit without thinking sometimes. That's part of it. So over the last couple of months, I've been trying to slow down, really process what I'm trying to say to correct my behavior. Because my words have gotten me in trouble, as you guys probably know. So okay, like I think the N word was probably like something. Sure, I grew up saying it, whatever, but it's not okay. Probably it's not okay.
You just be blasting it at work or something, or
No. But like Kayla's family, you know, they're not comfortable with stuff like that, and so it's like, oh, okay, I gotta.
It's like maybe I should
chill with how I say things, just or being the whole attitude with I just say how it is.
Mm-hmm.
I say how I what is it? I say how I see it or what?
Yeah. I
like,
say it how I see it, or I see it how I say it.
I say it how I see it.
Yeah.
And it's like, that might be a little toxic. You can't just do that either. You gotta behave.
Well, it's nice. It's nice to see that you're like taking action on all that and not just keeping to it and be like, nah, like they're wrong. Like,
yeah, no. Like that's the basically. I mean, it's part of growing up. You know, you hear the frontal lobe the brain stops developing at 25.
Yeah.
24. It's starting to connect. It's starting to finish up, and I'm going, oh, that's why I was getting no bitches. No.
Nice. At 24, you realized, but it's all good. You're married now, so.
Well, that's also
it worked out.
Well, that's the thing, right? I'm married now. It's like, okay, that's my wife. I'm a husband now. I have to behave, especially if I'm starting to be a family man. Do I really want to be how my dad was? Do I want to be like, you know, I have this.
It's just causing you to reflect.
I have to, now that I moved out, I have like, you know, we have a dog, and it's like, okay, I gotta behave. I gotta be a man. I gotta provide. this whole saying it how it is, and just shut the fuck up. Yeah, I'm mature, bro.
Got it.
Yeah.
Dang, we've got mature Alex now.
Well, I can like.
You can wild out.
I can wild out, but it's just like know when to behave, how to behave.
Yeah. You know what? Like certain groups of people, you can behave differently.
Right.
You know?
And it's just kind of like stuff that also did therapy, guys. I didn't tell you.
Oh, shit.
I did that for a couple of months, and so it's also like reflecting on my grandpa and how he is, my dad and how he is, and it's like, okay, they had their choice on how they were in life, and sure they faced obstacles that made them the way they are,
right.
But at the end of the day, they had a choice to live and be who they want to be.
Right.
I now that's me. Now I have a fucked up childhood, but now it's up to me to make to you know,
to whether let that choose who you are.
Exactly. You got it.
Did you find therapy like something that helped you out? Because I know that a lot of people see it super controversial, like, oh, I'm not gonna go pay somebody, go talk to them.
Oh yeah, for sure. It was really hard to like. If anyone's thinking about doing therapy, just do it. It is expensive, but there's online resources. There's so like what?
Never mind.
What?
I was gonna make a joke. Be like, oh, perfect segue. We're sponsored by BetterHelp.
BetterHelp.
No, we're totally not.
BetterHelp is one of those places.
But if you want to sponsor it.
But if you want to sponsor my boys. Like it used to be like therapy was like $300. You had to go to some weird psychologist, therapist office, and it was like $400 in a session. Kayla has some stories about that when she was a kid. She went to, but it's like now it's like thanks to the internet, it's cheaper than ever. So there's no excuse. Yeah. But I don't want to talk about this no more. Let's talk about something else, guys.
I got some Instagram questions.
Okay.
This one's from Gabby. Shout out Gabby. She's in the other room.
Okay.
How was your year one of marriage? Has it been longer than a year? I think it might be longer than a year, right?
Yeah.
Rough. Basically, how's marriage been?
Well, now it's great.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it got bumpy. It got really bumpy for a second. I think that's actually what caused the whole therapy thing. Like,
oh shit.
Yeah.
Okay.
That was rough, man.
Yeah.
That was rough.
Well, yeah, because you have to learn how to live with somebody else. You know,
like,
they bring their habits and your habits and they clash. And when you have ADHD, maybe some of the things she does, you're like, bro, what the fuck?
Yeah, she's got her own issues, and then yeah, she's bipolar, and I have ADHD, and it's just a weird chemistry thing.
Yeah.
So it was rough, but like, it's worth it.
Yeah, it'll make for some good memories.
Yeah.
Like, remember when you did that?
Yeah, like What and I were talking about, like, have you run into people telling you, you married so young? Oh, why did you marry so young? Why didn't you test the field? Like, that annoys me. Like
Yeah.
I'm happy.
So how are you to tell me like when I'm ready or not?
Yeah, like
Yeah.
did
I mean,
you
all of
run
us
it-
got married
Did
young.
you run into that?
Yeah,
People tell you
a lot from my family, and I think until maybe a year ago or so, they like were 100% okay, and especially once we had a kid.
You probably ran into that a lot more than us.
Yeah, I mean, I was I think 20 or 21 when I got married. I was
Okay.
21, and Karen was 19 when we got married. And for sure, when I was first getting married, because I was living in Japan, so I had to tell my staff sergeant, be like, "Hey, I'm taking leave, and I'm gonna go propose." And he was like, "No, you're not." But I told him, I was like, "Yes, I am." And then I didn't say it like that, obviously, but it was one of those things where he just kind of gave me advice because he got married young, and he had a shit ton of problems in his marriage, but they're fixing it and they're better, to my knowledge now. They're like, okay.
Yeah, yeah.
But he kind of just gave me a lot of advice. But yeah, a lot of people, especially in the military, because that's the common thing in the military, where you get married young and you make a bunch of stupid choices, and then 2 years down the line you get divorced, and then the wife takes everything, and then you're fucked.
Why is that? Why is that such a common thing? Is it because people get lonely in the military?
I think I don't know.
Do you think maybe it's because in the military, if you're married, you get like your own house and a little bit more?
I know a lot of people who did something like that, and they weren't even like,
They just wanted a house.
they just got married just to get out of the barracks,
Mm.
and they weren't even like, yeah, they did what they had to do to get married, but now they're out and they're divorced because they were friends who just got married just to get the benefits out of it. Yeah, there's stuff like that has, but I think mainly what happens is that, I mean, you get in the military at like 18 to 19 years old, and you make a bunch of stupid choices,
Yeah.
and you're away from family, and then there's definitely a type of girl that goes for military guys. You know what I mean? So
Yeah, I
they
used to
see
say,
that,
yeah.
and they know what comes with a military guy, with benefits, this and that. So then they'll get married, take advantage of all those benefits, because as a
Yeah.
military spouse of somebody on active duty,
Cha-ching.
you can get and you can get your tuition paid for.
Lord.
So like,
Lord.
yeah, so she can go to college, maybe not for free, but a huge amount paid off
Yeah.
from the military, get her degree, do all that, stay married for a
See
little
ya.
longer, and then deuce out. You know what I mean?
That's crazy, man. That's why 50% of marriages.
Dude, dating that age is such a tricky, like. Oh no, you guys married your sweetheart, high school, your sweethearts, but
Well, yeah, but still, it's tricky. But
dating at that age is so rough.
well, I consider myself lucky because
lucky, bro.
yeah, bro. I mean, you too. I happened to find a person that I married at 15 years old.
Well, Gabby and I definitely had our bumps throughout high school and everything.
Bro, you guys like split up like
we
five
split up
times.
like 5 times, got back together like 5 times. Bro, I was a teenager. I don't know what I was doing. And at the same time, like, she was a teenager too. She didn't know what she was doing.
Yeah. And then like your parents don't really give you that much knowledge. I mean, they're to comfort you, but they don't really, you know.
Like,
They don't-
understand.
There's no advice really.
Yeah, there's no. Yeah.
Yeah, pretty much the extent of the advice is you're young
Yeah.
and like don't take it too seriously. But you're like, okay,
But my fucking heart, bro.
yeah,
My
literally.
fucking heart,
Yeah,
brother.
it's like don't like, don't you remember being that young and going
Yeah.
through similar shit I went through?
Well, I kind of see it with, like my siblings. Like they see the heartbreaks. I'm like, been there.
yeah. Do you try to like help them out in any case, or you just kind of like sucks?
Well, I don't know if Tony's gonna see this, but he's definitely going through something. We can talk about it off air, but I'm seeing it
Or
through
on the
him.
Patreon? What?
Patron?
What?
Patron? Oh.
I don't have nothing interesting to say,
No,
guys.
trust me, we've got some topics.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay. But like, yeah, no, I haven't really been. I've not been that older brother.
Mhm.
They just maybe I don't know. I don't know how to approach it either. So
Yeah.
I can feel for our parents who just didn't look at us and go,
Yeah.
I don't know.
I mean,
Yeah.
it's hard because like us, like from our parents, we didn't really have any experience to confront people like about their emotions.
Yeah.
So we don't know how to do it ourselves.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like because with our family, it just kind of something crazy happened, and like the family got in a fight, and then 2 months later, everyone's somehow magically okay.
It's like, dang, that's crazy. Let's go to bed.
Yeah, that's okay. And that's always rough, right? Because you're in hurt, you're in pain, and everyone else around you is living their life like it's normal, like they're fine, and it's
Yeah.
you the one that's hurting, and it's just kind of like, well, I don't want to make their lives miserable.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
know? So yeah, no, but like, the dating pool, bro.
Especially nowadays.
Dude,
It was
I can't
bad when we
imagine
were
dating
young.
right now.
Bro,
Yeah,
it was
dude.
rough. I got. See, it's like Caesar, right? Caesar's just a man. Because he just wasn't even. Look, he had bitches.
But the thing is, it's because, bro, Caesar has big dick energy, bro.
Oh.
Yeah, dude.
Caesar has 100% Riz.
The
Yeah.
Rizzler?
Yeah.
Yeah, dude. Just something about his. Dude, honestly, if I was. Dude, even now, I would. You know,
What? You would what? Caesar what?
Huh?
yeah, I'm taking Nikki out, bro. But yeah, he just like his aura. He attracted somebody like Nikki.
Yeah.
You know what I
Well,
mean?
his mentality was like, because when I was in the dating pool, he was just kind of like not worried. He's like, no, just keep skating, doing my thing. Dude, we're just gonna keep doing those blasts, and I think I'll start looking at 25. Wasn't stressed about it. Wasn't on Tinder, and then she just popped up, and it was like, and now he's settled. That's where he's gonna be.
Yeah.
That's the one for him. He's not one of those. Might test up. No. He's like, I like you. You're the one. We're staying together. And I'm like, fuck.
I feel like she kind of has the same
like outlook
Yeah.
with the whole relationship
Yeah,
thing.
yeah.
Yeah, dude.
But like out here, me, where I was like, let's get on Tinder, right? Because like, how do you even meet girls nowadays? The bar. You don't want to
Nah,
meet.
dude,
You don't want to meet the bar girl.
Yeah.
You know? Did you?
how do you like, especially like out of high school or
Like out of high school, and if you didn't go to college,
Yeah,
right?
like,
Or
yeah.
if you did go to college but you're focused on your studies, it's like, ugh. It is rough, man. Because the other only choice is Tinder, and it's just swipe.
Yeah, or like purposely make time out of your day to like go to a coffee shop and maybe like try and like meet somebody there or something.
You don't do that. That's not. Or
Yeah.
that only happens in movies. That's
Yeah.
not how
Yeah.
things are.
or like at a gym, you're not really gonna approach somebody at
You're
the
not
gym
gonna
like
approach
that.
the gym girl. Well,
Yeah.
you gotta go to a different gym. But yeah, I met some interesting chicks. Dude, I dated a Korean for a second. That was weird.
Wait, what?
I was with a Korean girl for.
Oh.
Do I know about that?
I don't know, dude.
I don't know. It sounds familiar.
Yeah, I dated a Korean
I
girl
know.
for a second.
Oh, shit.
It was so interesting.
Like, it's like the clash of
Did she
cultures.
speak English?
Kinda. It was just. We'll talk about that one out there.
Shit.
Yeah, it was. I was kind of technically was an OnlyFans girl for a sec.
Nice.
No.
Sugar mama, bro.
Yes.
I don't know, dude. I tell guys all the time. I'm like, dude, if something were to happen like between her and I, or like something crazy where she passed, or and I somehow had to go.
You've
back
had
to
these
dating.
discussions?
Yeah, we've talked about it, and I'm like, I don't know if I could, and if I did, it'd be like way down in the future,
Right.
and somebody like would have to come and be like, all right, you are at my level of maturity, and you're not fucking around,
Right,
because
right.
I don't think I would just date to date.
Yeah, and it's, you know, at that point you gotta start. Okay, so girls in the I will say the 18 to 22 dating
Yeah.
age, like these girls are not interested in guys their age. They're not interested in you. They're all
Yeah.
interested in older guys with money.
Yeah.
And it makes the playing field so much harder because you as a man only have two choices left. It's the girl with the baby, the girl with the kid,
Mhm.
or an older girl.
Yeah.
And it's just it sucks over up because by the time it really is true, by the time that like they're like you're in your late 20s or whatever, the only dating pool left is girls with kids or girls with professions that have really really high expectations of their male partner.
Mm.
You know, at that point that if that woman is single, they're gonna want to date someone who makes more than them or is on their level. They're not gonna date some chum unless you're Caesar.
Caesar's the only exception.
Well, unless you're like a Chad, I mean, you can. There's because you hear of cases where girls are like doctors or whatever, and they're dating some loser guy, but it's because they're really good looking. So
Yeah, or just like whatever it is about them does it for her.
Yeah.
You know, her personality. I don't know,
something, but like it's
something
just,
just does it.
it was just rough because those girls, bro. Like when I was a server, bro. Like I was working with like the prettiest girls, like
Yeah.
like pretty. I never overstepped my boundaries, but they would come to me and like talk to me about their issues or whatever.
Yeah.
This is, you know, at that point they were like your coworkers and friends. Like if you work, do you ever work at servers?
No.
I mean, it becomes your crew. Like they just they're your boys.
Okay.
And so we would talk or whatever, and I'm just like, how, like, these beautiful girls, how are you guys dating fucking losers? Losers, bro. I knew this one girl, I'm not gonna say her name, but I'm still friends with her on Facebook. Still have her added. She was dating this one guy who had 3 different baby mamas. So 3 kids with different women. And she was a server, and she was like having so many issues with this guy because she was beefing with the other baby mamas. And in my head, I was kind of like, well, I remember telling her to be like, it's just part of the relationship. You just gotta stick in there, and if not, set your boundaries. General advice.
Yeah.
But in the back of my head, I was always like, loser.
Yeah.
Like, what are you doing?
I worked with this one girl when I used to work at a previous warehouse where I was at, and her baby daddy, they had been together pretty much since like they were 14, 15, but her boyfriend had like cheated on her like 10 times previously and stayed with him, and she would talk to me about him, and I would straight up tell her, I'd be like, why are you still with him? Like, if you're not,
right.
Like, he's done it 10 times before. You've forgiven him 10 times in the past.
Right.
He's not just going to stop at 10.
You were that coworker, bro?
I told her straight up, bro. I don't give a fuck.
See with the server, with the girls, with the server girls, I didn't want to be that male coworker.
Okay, so
because I would be like, you should leave his ass.
Well, it also depends, because she gave me the confidence to tell her something like that. Because, like, just the way we talked about it and the way we talked previously about, like, life stuff.
Fair enough.
She gave off the vibe where I could just tell her straight up. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And she would give me advice like that, too. I'll tell her something, she'd give it to me straight up.
I get it.
So I just told her, hey, bro, like, you just gotta leave.
I guess it was just a personal preference that I just didn't want to be the male coworker that...
Oh, there's definitely
because I knew that same girl that was dating the absolute loser. Remember this? I think at one point towards the end, like the boyfriend was starting to develop some like internal beef with me, and it all started because like I was leaving, and then like they were both in the car right out of the exit, and she like waves at me, and I just kind of waved back, and I just seen him go,
"Who the hell is that?"
And then she told me, "Oh, we get it." I'm like.
Well, first of all, yeah.
I don't know.
You really just went.
Yeah. That's retarded.
Yeah. What? That's what?
Retarded.
I'm glad all of us are happily married.
Happily married.
Yes.
And so when's the baby?
I don't know, bro. We don't plan on doing it anytime soon, if I'm being quite honest.
Really?
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Nice. It happens.
Fair enough.
Yeah, because when I got pregnant, we talked about it, I think in last January, and we started trying in February, and we're like, if it doesn't happen within this month, we're just not gonna try anymore, because then it's like the whole thing where it's like she's gonna be giving birth in the middle of school, and we're like, all right, we just try to work it out to where she gave birth either at the end of the semester or in the summertime. So we're like,
she's still in school?
She's taking a break right now. We're going through this thing of we don't know where life's going.
Fair enough.
But and
it happened.
Yeah, like the first time we tried, like we can, because we only tried.
He got the alpha male gene. He got the swimmers.
It happened like the first time because we
went into work.
Because when she came back and told me she was pregnant, we started backtracking the days, and we're like, dude. The first try. Like, the first time we tried, it happened. Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah, and we mentally both decided if it didn't happen within that month, then it was just not meant to be. We're like, we'll put it out in the universe. If it happens, it was meant to be. If not, so be it. Well, and now look, I have a almost 2 month old now.
She's a kid's baby.
Oh, yeah? Kayla and I guess we're kind of like, she's off the birth control, and we're also on the happens.
Oh.
We just want to avoid a Christmas... baby. We don't want no winter.
Yeah,
baby.
dude.
We don't want no winter baby.
Nah.
Winter babies suck. Yeah. Winter babies.
Well, I was a fall baby, so.
Same. Yeah, cool. Fall babies are cool.
So for you guys, it's just if it happens, it happens.
Yeah, it happens.
That's exciting.
But like, yeah, no protections.
Oh,
no,
nice.
No,
nice.
Yeah.
Well, and right after they give birth, for the next like 2 months or so, they're super fertile. Yeah, so you
want to go back to back.
So you gotta
no way.
You gotta be hella careful because you can get pregnant like that again.
Damn.
Yeah.
All right. So I want to talk about something wild. Let's talk about The Clintons. No.
I have 2 more questions.
Oh, yeah.
So, one from Val. Shout out Val. You met him at the
I
Bachelor.
know Val.
Naruto or Dragon Ball?
In what? In terms of what?
Let's just say as far as like how good the anime is.
How about One Piece, like my dick?
How about Attack on Titan?
How about Attack on Titan?
You guys don't even know how it ends.
You don't either.
Yes, I do.
What?
Oh, did you read the manga?
I read it years ago.
Oh.
Oh, well, don't tell us.
Years
Please.
ago.
Please don't tell us.
Yeah. The final season's coming out this
Oh,
summer.
you guys are gonna hate it.
Bro, shut the fuck
You
up.
guys are gonna.
I started watching One Piece. I think I'm on episode 10.
Guess
it's
good
super
on
slow.
episode 700, bro.
Bro, he told me that, and
trust
I'm
me.
like, I'm not watching that.
Dude, I've been trying, and it's not bad, but right now I just kind of on the background, and I kind of pay attention.
So I'm gonna be real with you. You're gonna want to skip like there's gonna get a point. Sure, watch it, put on, but there's gonna come a point where you're just gonna want to get the controller and just press forward, and you know how you get that little image bubble, and you can see what's kind of going on.
You get the picture from that?
Yep, and you can just know what's going on with One Piece because you didn't get to 1,000 episodes just with full richness story. No, there's some like
Just filler episodes.
just not even fill up, but just BS dialogue, just talking, or just like they're moving a rock the whole episode.
Well, that's how I feel about Dragon Ball sometimes.
Well, to answer that question very quickly, I choose Dragon Ball. I haven't seen all of Naruto, that's why I choose Dragon Ball.
It's plot wise, you gotta give me like what?
Okay, let's just go based off of.
Okay, let's go on like richness of the plot and which one tells a better story.
Naruto.
Okay.
Now which one's cooler?
Dragon Ball.
Ball.
Bro, I got a Vegeta cup.
You think about it. You see those videos of people, kids getting made fun of for doing the Naruto run.
Yeah.
But like, you got all of Latin America doing the Kamehameha, bro.
Yeah,
like,
dude.
come on.
I mean,
you
there's
know,
we all know
one's
the
getting
video.
bullied.
Yeah. We know the video of when we were growing up. No, the black kid trying to go Super Saiyan.
Oh,
Oh,
Remember
yeah,
that? Yeah, that happened when we were growing up.
Yeah,
so.
no, yeah. So yeah, that's my vote. What's the next question?
Next question. Shout out Vic. This one's pretty funny. Well, not funny, but it's crazy. Would you rather have aliens abduct you, or have La Llorona come after you in the
Aliens
woods?
abduct me.
I knew that was gonna
Yeah.
be that. Aliens abduct me, bro. I am not dealing with the woods.
I'd rather get anally probed.
Dude, Kayla's had
Wait,
some
what?
sketchy experiences, bro, with some
Aliens?
no, like
Aliens.
supernatural, some supernatural stuff. Like, we talked
I know
about
she's
that?
talked about it, and I get
There's
creeped out
more,
every
bro.
single
There's
time.
more to it, bro.
I don't know if I want to know
Yeah.
this.
Let's hear it.
It's real.
Let's hear it.
It's only, dude.
Well,
Look,
she probably might be best on it.
Oh, we have to get her on our podcast to have her own episode. That'd be fun.
Yeah.
I'll be asking for that one.
Yeah.
Because I know we had an experience in Tennessee, and that was.
You guys told me about that one.
Yeah.
Yeah. Kayla later was she was like, I didn't want to say anything, but there wasn't there.
I'm like, fuck. Dude, and the vibe that the cabin gave out at night with all the trees, it was creepy as hell.
See, but do you think that just like mentally you're psyching yourself out?
You know, no.
No.
There's some stuff. There is definitely some sketchy stuff, bro. I know we've talked about, like sleep paralysis demons, but I've definitely experienced also some stuff. And I'm just kind of like, no.
I saw a video the other
That's what
day.
made me so much. Brought me back to being Catholic. I think we talked about this last podcast.
No, I didn't know that.
Like you go to church?
Like I pray more. I do. I haven't gone. I've been pretty bad with it, but I'm definitely more back on. I'm not a high school atheist Alex no more.
Oh, what is going on,
bro? This is a whole new Alex.
You got married and you fucking changed.
Yeah, I get. I mean,
Well, that's,
Yeah,
all
another
the, that's
question?
all the questions we had, yeah. So we can go into that.
basically it was just that. Like I was just kind of like, why is it that? Okay, so Jose in the podcast that we had on Los Blessed
Yeah.
sketched out, bad vibes. Why is it that I would get bad vibes from a Ouija board? Do we like just going to the El Panteon? What's the graveyard?
the graveyard.
Going to the graveyard at 3 a.m. with a Ouija board. Why does that freak me out? Why does that make me uncomfortable?
Right, especially if you say you're an atheist.
I don't, so if I'm an atheist and I don't
Yeah.
believe in these paranormal or these like abstract things, so why am I sketch out about that?
Yeah.
So I worked it backwards like that. So basically, I was like, okay, so if I believe in demons and supernatural bad entities, that every religion in the world mentions, by the way,
Yeah.
why is it so hard for me to maybe believe in a creator?
Yeah.
I didn't even base it off the whole like, well, it makes more sense. Like I didn't do no. I just worked it backwards. Like,
Yeah.
what do I already believe? Worked it backwards like that. Is it too hard to believe that they're the God?
Oh,
Probably not.
I see.
Yeah, and then it's just like they're God, and then however you want to define him and describe him,
Yeah.
you know,
So
that's up to whoever.
Have you been actively like trying to go back to like church, like physically going?
Yeah, I've been so busy and with the movement and stuff, but like I haven't, because I still get uncomfortable with churches. I still have a little like something about and like so. For example, her brother is non-Protestant or what is it? Protestant.
Yeah, Protestant.
So like, you know, there's the Catholics, then there's Orthodox,
Yeah,
and then there's
Protestant.
and then there's Protestant. His brother,
Yeah.
her brother's a Protestant, and just talk. And he's super smart. You want to have him on your podcast. He's really smart. Like he's
Okay.
really good. He's like, and he's only 15 minutes away.
Oh.
He's a super Christian guy, and when he talks about his issues with Catholicism, I just kind of cross my arms like, no, Catholicism's cool. No, it's better. But then he'll be like, yeah, but well, you know, and then he'll mention his issues with it, and I'll be like, he's right.
Yeah.
So it's like I'm trying to develop more of a relationship with God, and
Not
just having
necessarily
a belief, a moral foundation,
Right.
Based on the Christian roots,
Right.
without really depending so much on the church, being present at the church.
Right.
I think
right.
going to the church is more about having a community, having a group of people that you can go
Yeah.
bond with.
Mm.
But the act of going and sitting with a bunch of people and having him, I just kind of like, I still don't.
Yeah, I think we had a guy on last time whose episode's coming out not this Sunday but next. Trey Booker is a friend of Weddle's, and he's a youth pastor.
Catholic.
No, not Catholic.
I saw you guys, the youth. I saw you guys make a post about it.
Yeah. I think I would love to get you two in a room and talk to each other. I think that'd be super interesting.
What?
Yeah, because he's super like
open-minded.
Yeah, he's not like super Christian. I mean, he is, but he doesn't like shame you for what you believe and try to make you think one thing. He just like, well, why do you think that? Or what about this? You know.
He's super like realistic and logical about
Yeah,
it.
he likes to pick people's mind about religion and why you think certain things.
People that are like on the edge, or
Yeah, he enjoys talking to people and bringing them to being Christian, but he also just enjoys listening to criticisms about it.
no, I'm not thinking that would be someone else. That's above my pay grade.
Where you get paid for this?
That's like, well, you know what I'm trying to say.
Yeah, I get you.
Oh yeah, by the way, we've got a Venmo Alex like $50. I had to pay him to get on.
Yeah. But yeah, I like what you're saying about just in general, just developing a relationship around like a creator, not necessarily relying on a church.
Yeah, no. It was also because I wanted. It's also good to have. The world is based on moral foundations. There has to be morality, and it's like, well, what am I going to base my morality off? Some people base their morality off like evolution, and like how it's like, well, we just evolved to have moral instincts. That's like, maybe I don't know. There's like, you guys should look up debates with like atheists and that's also watching these YouTube debates with just like famous like Christopher Hitchens. You know who he is? He's a big like he passed away like 2010, 2012, but he's like a big atheist. So I like listening to atheists and what they have to say, and also listening to like their names are slipping out of my mind, but just look up atheist debates with Christian people and you'll get what I'm trying to say.
Okay.
Yeah, well shoot, dude. I really enjoy you coming back onto the podcast. We're about to record another segment after this that you guys will probably see in a couple weeks. But thanks for making the drive. I know you guys had already something coming up here, but it was probably like an hour drive for you or something.
Yeah, we have business here anyway, so that's why I wanted to come here and see you guys.
Yeah.
It's like I don't know when I'm gonna have another Tuesday, Thursday off.
And it worked out perfectly because like we record Tuesdays, and it was nice that you were able to make it because we literally haven't seen each other in a year.
Yep. So
Yeah, but yeah, if you guys liked the video, go down, hit the subscribe button. Remember, if you hit that like button, you get a week's full of luck. But we'll catch you guys in the next
I thought you were
episode.
gonna say love.
Peace.
Deuces, oh shit.